thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Please, I appreciate that. Thank you. Settle down. Thank you. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Okay. All right, guys. That's enough. All right. Thank you. Sit down. Thank you. Settle down. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Where was I? Okay. Hello to whoever is watching today's video. Tom Trooper 78 here, coming at you live with an absolute banger. I am happy to be back. Today's a big day. Today's the D-Day. This is the biggest day of the year because I have finally, and I can say this with absolute certainty, I have finally completed my LEGO Star Wars Hoth Rebel Base MOC. So without further ado, we're gonna give it a visit. We're gonna see what's popping on this battlefield because there is a lot going on, trust me. If you wanna know more about how I built this thing, there was a building series that I did. The playlist is clickable somewhere, but until then, let's get straight into this video. My LEGO Star Wars Hoth MOC is here. Enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna start things off with a general overview of the MOC for those of you who are a little hyperactive and who just want to see this real quick in a gaze. So there you have it. I have no idea what is the piece count on this thing. A couple tens of thousands of pieces, probably, possibly. It's very dark in there. Don't worry about it. This is an unclipsable roof. I'm gonna start things off with the nasty old Empire, up to no good as they always are. Nothing too special going on here. Obviously, a lot of snowtroopers going at it. We've got a custom little turret over here. My favorite part of the battle being the AT-AT, the MIDI scale one. I made a video about it. You guys can check it out. It is surrounded by a teeny tiny little snow speeder. A couple cool details include some wall work here. This was not initially included in the MOC, but I figured it would add a little texture, a little depth. A couple of tiles here and there, a couple of 1x4, 1x6 plates. So nothing too sophisticated. We're gonna now turn to the Rebel side. We're gonna look more in depth into these trenches, shall we? We've got a couple of grid pieces that cross the entire trenches. All of the trenches over here. I try to replicate the trench look that you get in the Empire Strikes Back movie. We got a couple of Rebel soldiers that are definitely in quite dire condition here. Here's a medic. This guy got blasted. I don't think he's gonna make it through, fortunately. And then, yeah, man, just some more fighting, really. This guy's about to blow shit up. Okay, so moving along swiftly, you'll notice there's not much going on this half of the outdoor area. That's really mostly because I had a limited amount of Rebel fighters and I wanted most of them to be in the trenches because that's where all the action is. So I figured, why not add a little Tauntaun in there? Who doesn't like a good old Tauntaun?
Watch it, Tauntaun! Gotcha!
Let's have a look at this wall. We haven't talked about the wall much, have we? It's comprised of a lot of slope pieces. We've got quarter slopes, we've got inverted slopes, we've got all sorts of slopes, ladies and gentlemen, all across. Not too shabby if you ask me. What else we got? We also have a custom-made Rebel troop transport. It fits, I would say, like max 3 people in there. So that is a wrap on the battlefield and the outdoor area. All right, everybody. So the time has come to detach the roof. How does it work? It is a 3-piece roof, okay? It's as simple as ABC. All you gotta do is what follows. For the grand finale, there we go. You just gotta go for it. You just gotta go for it. There you have it. Okay, before we get into the inside of this magnificent base of ours, I wanted to show you guys the ray shield door. Now, it's a bit of a flimsy design.
to design these doors, I had to essentially pile up 2 Lego City garage doors. It's a little flimsy, but it kind of works. It kind of works, right? So you will have guessed that I'm not an engineer by profession, but I'm okay with this. Okay, so by the grace of our dear Lord, I have managed to retreat the ray shields back to their original location. Back into the slot. So we're gonna start it off over here in the storage area right here, where we store stuff. I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what, but let's assume it's like, I don't know, this is like a, I don't know what's in there. I don't know. Next up, we've got a gun rack over here with a custom Rebel blaster. Looking sexy, looking good. Couple extra details here and there. Let's talk about these pillars, by the way. I do like the creases inside of the pillars. Doesn't look great the outside, but it's better than nothing. And then another part that I really enjoy. Look at that. You can see through the wall and have a quick peep at our ray shields. A couple extra control panels. So this is where our dear employees are able to see what the enemy's up to, their location, and hologram. Who doesn't like a good old hologram? And no, that is not Princess Leia, all right? Despite her having exactly the same haircut. And that's about it for the first part. All right, so moving along to the hangar area. So this is definitely the most spacious area of the base, because you'll notice that there's a cheeky snowspeeder in there. A couple of rebel pilots here and there. They seem in a little bit of a rush. I wonder why. I really like the snowspeeder looking. Great looking ship. Great looking ship. It's being fueled up as we speak. Here's a nice little ramp that I've barely modified. This is from Hoth Echo Base set from some year. To the left of the snowspeeder, you will notice some more control panels that are clearly deserted. And talk about these ramps. What do you guys think of these ramps? What cool details could I mention? You might have noticed one of these little guys earlier. It is like a, I don't know, it's one of those bucket robots you see in the movies. And then last but not least is the medical facility. This dude's getting all fixed up. Not looking great. Anyway, chainsaw over here. Or is that a chainsaw? No, that's something else. But just in case somebody needs to get their leg chopped off. Some extra details in this thing that you see in the movies. And then, sorry, but the tile work. Shall we talk about the tile work? I think it looks genuinely great. I really do. I really do. You know, mixing up a light shade of gray, dark shade of gray. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful work right there. Looking like the castle of Versailles. And extra details I haven't mentioned, but we've got these little piles of snow, you know. Always nice to keep it realistic. I think that's gonna have to wrap it up for the base in itself. What is your favorite part of the base? You guys let me know. But I'm really happy with how it looks. And yeah, I think that's about it. And there you have it, ladies and gents. That is a wrap on my MOC. I hope you guys enjoyed the run through. Is there a part that you preferred? Personally, I think the inside of the base is my favorite part because of the tile work. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anyhow, hope you guys are hanging in there in 2026. And I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.